I know it's been a hot minute since y'all seen me. I know, 5 months. That was not intentional, I swear. Work tends to take your energy a little bit. But I do have a very big realization to confess. I've got major infatuations with supernatural creatures and the paranormal and all things supernatural. I don't know why. I have a very, 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 very unusual infatuation with a lot of it. Like vampires, werewolves, witches, hybrids, ghosts, spirits, all that kind of stuff. Don't know why, but I have literally started my own research page where I literally started looking this stuff up, and like, are vampires real? One was the first documented one, and werewolves, all of that, and just how do you actually survive on blood? Like, I mean, I know if you go up to someone and ask them, hey, are you a vampire? Of course they're not actually going to tell you. At least I would think they're not going to. But for me, I have asked this question numerous times to numerous people. If there's a way to make you immortal, would you? And for me, it's a yes and no kind of answer. Just because, like, you're born, you grow old, and then you die. But what if there actually is a way for you to be just immortal, live forever? Of course, they need to see the future, and I highly doubt any of us really want to see the future. And especially, like, people that were born in, like, the 40s to the 90s, which I did find out, I guess, from, like, the hour of 3 to 4, whenever you're sleeping, that's the hour that you actually do die. I saw that on Instagram one day, and I was like, now that is just definitely morbid, but at the same time kind of makes you think, do we? Like, what is after death? Like, is there another life out there? Is there another life after we take our last breath? Is there? But eventually we all do find out. Little kid back up in Tahoe, my first unexplainable experience that I still can't explain to this day. I was in my room doing something on a school computer, and the computer was like maybe 15% or so. The charger cord was not connected to it at all. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna shut it down, not touch it. Maybe 20 or so minutes later, I turned it back on and noticed what the percentage was from when it was about to die. It had gone up on its own. And I was like, what the heck just happened? And I told my dad, and of course, you know, he didn't, of course, believe me. Or at least he didn't want to believe me, or want to believe it. And I was like, gotta be something different, you know? But then now thinking about it, no charger cord was connected to it. It was on my kind of nightstand coffee table thing in my room, just on its own. And it charged up mysteriously. And 2 houses that I used to live by, one of them was actually across the street from my house. I swear that thing was haunted. I never saw anybody come out of it. Never saw anybody go in it. We would take our dog out across the street to that house and, you know, let her do her stuff. But I swear that house was haunted. And I remember the house, like I remember what a cat looks like. Or, like, I remember what my purse looked like if I were to lose it, which no girl ever wants to lose her purse. But I have Baywatch playing in the background, so it's fixing to get changed to something else, trust me. Then, of course, there was this one house that I heard was haunted, and we would go by it every day on our way home from school. I don't remember going by it on our way to school, but I know it was on the way home. I know that for a fact. And it kind of, that's where it started to intrigue me a little bit. Like, what? And so many friends would say that it was haunted. And I was like, no way. And, but then after that, you know, I just was like, you know what?
There's no paralysis, no brain damage. His blood gas is kind of on the edge, but
and then another experience that I had when my family was still up in Tahoe.
I'm telling you, I saw the guy. He's ready for beer and pizza right now.
My room had a back door.
Yeah, I mean, but those are cases of extreme cold when
it was
trapped in the
glass
ice.
box.
Victims are always young and in top physical condition.
Glass
in these waters,
back door.
Something doesn't
and
fit. I need to talk to him.
Wait, I'll go with
we had this see-through kind of like pinkish reddish blanket over it. And my dad had a bike hanging on the hook outside. And of course the bike came over the window a little bit. It would look like a bike during the day, but somehow a bike looks like a Bigfoot at night. I don't know why. And of course this was during the time that me and my dad would watch Finding Bigfoot, which is another show I do like to watch, but I haven't seen that in Lord knows how long. But every single time I would I'd try to go to sleep, I see that and I'm like, I can't sleep. I'd get scared. And my mom ended up having to take a thicker blanket just to cover up the window, even though it was just a bike. Somehow it made the silhouette of a Bigfoot. I don't know how. I still can't explain that. I think it was just my little kid brain or whatever. I don't know. But I've had the weirdest things happen to me before, and I don't know if I don't know if it's like, I think it I attract it because of my birthday, because I was born on literally Friday the 13th, and I've actually had my birthday on Friday the 13th, which is another kind of weird one, and of course, I was born the year of 9/11, which my age does not help knowing how long that's how long. I cannot put sentences together at all. My age is how I know how long it's been since 9/11. I just recently turned 25 and we're getting ready to have the 25th anniversary right after celebrating the 250th anniversary of our nation.
What happened to your patient?
No, it's just,
no medical
I've started to kind of wonder, do I attract it or am I just naturally drawn to it? I know I get pulled in, but do I actually just attract it? That's one question I'm starting to wonder. Like, is it my birthday, or is it just the fact that I get pulled in? You know? One other thing I do get kind of drawn to is the regular pentagram, not the inverted one, not the satanic one, the regular one. The one that's used for protection. The 5-element one.
What do you hear?
And of course my mom just
All I
recently
could hear was my heart.
learned the difference between an inverted pentagram and a regular one.
Not anymore.
After she was like, any way you turn it, and I was like, no,
It's bright.
straight up is
Everything's so
the
bright.
regular one. 2 points up is the satanic one. And
It's like I count the scales on the fish.
even I was like, what's the difference? And so I looked it up and sent her a screenshot of it, just in case she ever forgets, hey, this is what it actually is. If there's any kind of unusual kind of supernatural stuff you guys want to see me do or want to see on this channel, let me know. Comment down below what you want to see. Like if it's I will also be advertising my brands that I show, like Creepgoth, Freeyaza is one I'm still doing. I just haven't ordered anything from them in a while. I definitely will be showing a lot of my different kind of shop hauls from my websites, and you can also follow me on TikTok and on Instagram and on Twitter. I'll link everything down below. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. I may even research some more stuff. I'm like, you know what, make each day count. You only live once. And I want to have this whole bucket list that I never accomplished by the time I'm, like, I don't know, 70-ish. Love y'all. Peace.